Turn camera on, no. All right, I think we got it. And perfect. All right, I'm always nervous that I got somehow haven't got something going. I'm sitting here talking to nobody, just by myself. So another logo for a friend. Let's see if we can open the original Movement Revolution. Awesome movement coach and friend is in need of a little bit of a logo. Aha, there we go. So this is what we had, or that's what she had been given to her and she didn't like. So I agreed, didn't really work for her. So where are we now? I just want to give you a little backup because I'm pretty much done. The logo, we're just finishing and finalizing it now. So I'll show you a little progression because I think it might make it a little bit more interesting. So the logo isn't actually like this. What she has now is nicer than that. Let me close that. And we will hit the movement. Let's see, I believe that's the website. Yes, so that's the logo now, which I think is nice. Simple text font. So we started with that and we created some little ideas with it. And this file is done actually now. So we're not here anymore. We're kind of here now. Oh, and there. I haven't sent that over. So variation 2. Is it? Yes. Variation 2. Okay. So we tried a few things here. Oh, and I've actually deleted all my work. Look at me. Crazy. See if I've got variation 1. Yes. Okay. So these are just some ideas of where we're going to go. And this one works really well. Lose a little detail in these guys, and maybe we can play with them a little bit. So let's not get rid of that idea entirely. We'll keep it. But for now, right now, the 3 dots are really strong, and we're just narrowing in on a font. So I'm going to use this font to begin with. Railway, I don't know how to say it. And we're just playing with the idea of these 3 dots. And I had this idea that I would start to play with this idea that these dots, these 3 dots are actually represent the 3 O's in the logo. And it's a little bit too obvious when you can see it. But I started to color in the O's to see if it added a little bit of a graphic element that, you know, we liked. I still like this clean look. I'm just basically playing right now. Just playing with some ideas. I like this word revolution. And I'm not going to do anything with this, but I did want to play with it a little bit because I like the idea of having something. See, that's going to look like a clock, and it's going to look like time revolution. So, no, that is not a good idea. I mean, there's so many fun things you can do with this logo. It's not even funny. So many fun things. Here's the variation. I like this. This was just a brush stroke, and it was just a brilliant way of creating a little graphical excitement. For the logo. So I'm still having a little fun playing with it, but it's not really working. So the client likes this thin line, and this font is brilliant. Thank you, Google, for your fonts. It has 1,000 versions of. And we can go thin, we can go extra light, we can go to just low, just light, which I think I like actually. I don't know which one this is. It's not great. It's light. It's not extra light. That's good. And then there's regular. Let me just grab this URL. Make a note, send it to my client. See if they want to. Actually, I don't have my email open anymore. Never mind. So one of the things I want to do is play with the idea of not having this be completely covering the circle. So let's lock that up. And we still have access. There's a chance that this is going to look like a couple of eyeballs. It's not going to be great, but oh, it's kind of cute actually. I like this half moon. I mean, I'm just playing. Really just look like a bunch of half moons. Here we have that same font. Medium. Yeah, medium. Regular. Let's make it regular. We'll just stick with the lighter ones. Let's make this regular. Let's get rid of this one. Let's get rid of that because we're not using that. I like this. I know I could do something with that. I'm going to leave it. Because I'm not creating another. Let's take this up to the top. Let's take these in. So we've applied this to a few photographs. It's always nice. She had these amazing photographs done. And so we can see if the look of the logo actually really, comes across when you start putting it in application. And this I did just because I want to see what it looked like small, and it looks fine. This photograph is actually quite large, really large. So we're only looking at it 25%. If we were to zoom into like 100%, oh, cute baby, we would probably see this logo quite nicely. Well, that's cool. So I just picked these photos at random. And I have to say right now, I kind of like both of these. You take one and put one on top of the other. And just see what you think. I'd say this is a little bit more fun, a little bit more whimsical, a little bit more light. This is a bit more solid, clear. No nonsense. They're very fresh. I mean, these colors are absolutely going to make this look really fresh. But it has a slightly more, serious is not the best word, but it has a slightly more serious look than this one. This one really does look like fun, and actually with the baby in this picture, it even looks like, you know, like baby clothing logo thing. So maybe we should try it on an image that doesn't have a baby in it. So where are those logos? Here they are. Let's move this guy over to, actually, let's not pick this one either, because this one doesn't have a lot of white space. Let's see if I can find quickly a thing that has no baby, but lots of white space. Here's one. No baby, lots of white space. All right. Let's see what the whimsical logo looks like. And this one, which is, no, that one has it, doesn't it? Oh shoot, this file doesn't have, I'll have to create one. Okay, file, save as video, put variation 3. Open it. Logo, variation 3. Somewhere in here we have a logo that has no filler in the O's. Nope, not that one. That one. Yep. Oh, I hated it. I think I like this one. Yeah, this just looks cleaner. I like this, but not for the message. That I like this a little bit better. As it was more consistent with the message. Yeah, I think so. It has a better feel to it. That's cute though. All right, so we're not going to go in that direction too much more. Just enough to, and these things are not going to work. These half circles and this full one. Let's see. Give it a go. See if it. See if this. See if the solid O's have a bit more of a Sue's. No, see, it's too hard to read. Not a fan. Not a fan. That is probably the nicest. It needs work, but as far as just, yeah, probably not coloring in the O's. Let's get rid of that. So I will get rid of this. Get rid of this. Actually, we get rid of this whole file. This is a PDF. Don't want that. We want. Wow, these are palette ideas. Okay. Let's do this in a couple of fonts, different fonts. Mm-hmm. Oops, just check that. Okay. So where's the font? Font file. Font file. Oh boy. Okay. Font choice. There we go. B855. So And no, I need Chrome. I need to figure out which fonts. So Yamia, Ahmed. Actually, let's play with the Rally font, this one here. And this was light. Okay, good. So we got that. And this one, we'll play with this one too, which is number 3, Avenir. I think she said 5, 3 and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Century Gothic. Okay, we'll play with those. Move some place. This. There. Delete those out. We do not want them. Text off here. Let's lock it. Oh my goodness. I just put that on the same layer as the O's, probably. Okay. Now this is Railway. I'm going to call it Railway. Avenir is the other one, I think. Petra Light. Avenir Light. And Century. Is it Century? This one is just fact. Let's see here. What is this? This was Avenir. So it's interesting that we have completely left the original logo. So in this exercise, we found a better font than the original font, or a font that works better, which is always exciting. And now we have some definite issues with sizes. So let's remove these little dots for now while we figure out the best way to do this. Every font has its own spacing, and so when you change the font, you just have to start fiddling with absolutely everything. So this font's neat because it allows us to, I think, create a logo that, let's make this the dots layer. A logo that might be the full length, top and bottom. Some of these fonts are very good for giving that ability and having it be well read. And then let's align these guys evenly. There we go. Move the smidge. Actually, I think that's going to be a big size. Hello.
Hello, I'm watching you work.
Are you cool? You're the one.
Yeah, I know it. It's so interesting. You're so fast. Those crazy mouse moving all over the screen like mad.
Yes, I know. I move rather sporadically and crazy. That's why I'm really nervous about sharing my work. I'm going to put you on speaker. You're going to be on this live. Hang on. So I realize
so interesting. Littler, bigger.
Yes.
With green O's, without green O's.
Yeah. Did you see the ones where I filled in the
Yeah, I did. I like it without it though.
I like it without it too. Did you see it in this one? When I stuck them on the photographs?
So when you stuck up on the photograph?
Yeah, like right now on my screen, it's a picture, but I put the logo with the O's covered in on one of your photographs that you had taken.
I'm not sure. I've only been watching for about 5 minutes.
Oh, okay. It's on now if you want to just take a glance.
Okay.
So I had, of course, when I look at it and I do something, I visually get an immediate reaction. And then, of course, I was talking about it. So because this picture has a baby and because it's got the O's filled in, it immediately looked like a baby product logo to me.
With the O's filled in?
Yeah, with the O's filled in.
That's funny.
So I thought,
yeah, I definitely don't like them filled in.
Okay, good, perfect. Because I didn't either. I actually went through this exercise, which you kind of missed, because this is the photo I found that didn't have a baby. We checked it again. Said, do I like the filled in solid? Do I like the filled in partial? I don't like the filled in at all. I just like.
Yeah, I think it's a cool idea, and then I don't think it actually works in practice. So that's easy.
Exactly, it's a great idea. It does not work in practice.
Yeah.
So this is. So this is where I just finished off and went, you know what? I like this look. And so let's play with the different fonts and keep it looking kind of like this. And in this particular one, like if you notice, these fonts are very different. Nope, not these. These. I picked 3 to play with. I think I picked the 3 you asked for. I don't know. This is the first one, the Rally Way. Yeah. And then the other one was, maybe you can confirm it for me. Let's see. This is variation. So
there was Railway, and then there was one more.
I think you said the second one, maybe.
It was Avenir.
Oh, Avenir. Okay, so Avenir I do have. Okay, and I've got a third one here that I thought.
Avenir, Century Gothic, and Railway.
Perfect. Okay, those are the 3 I'm playing with. Oh, excellent. Okay, because they made sense. I wasn't going to open my email again because I'm streaming, but I'm nervous and paranoid about people seeing things. Not that there's anything. There's only crap in my email anyway. But so I started with this one down here because this will allow me to actually make it the same size on the top and the bottom.
Right.
Which it would be a neat thing, and then we can sort of decide if we want to do like centered or not centered, but you know, in this.
That looks nice.
Yeah.
You know, the only other thing that we might want to do.
Yeah.
I don't know. You know how we've got the solid dots? I wonder if we made the dots into just outline.
Oh yeah, we can do that easily, like that, and then we can. Oh yes. Oh yeah. That, you know what? Then the O's would be much more. Why did I not think about that? I was doing all kinds of other crazy stuff. Okay.
You've been doing crazy stuff, but that one is still clean and modern. But maybe that gives us more of a. But I do really like the 3 solid dots. But that might be interesting to see.
Yeah, I do. I like them. Okay, I got to get these dots on a different layer because they're just driving me crazy. We'll put them on the dot layer. Paste in place. And then let's bring them in a little closer. And let's get this machine to organize them. Yeah, so I like them grouped a little bit tighter. Little things like that I haven't had a chance to do yet. I'm just doing that now. And now that you've picked a font, I can like be picky and play with the size of the font.
Should we finalize a single font? Because I like all 3 of those. I definitely like the 2 lower ones better. I think I'm just totally inclined towards the lighter fonts.
Oh.
And one has the straight M and one has the.
Hang on. This is sorry. There we go. Does that make it harder?
Harder?
Yeah, I just made the top one thin. Really.
Okay, you know, there must be a lag because I'm still seeing you moving dots.
Oh, okay, hang on. Yeah, there is a lag. You'll have to wait. That top one, Railway, I'm just going to call it Railway, I have made it thinner. And so now my screen's kind of pulled out and you can see the first and the third.
Okay, you're making it there right now.
Yeah.
On my screen.
Oh, okay, there is quite a lag.
Okay, there you go. Oh, see, that one's pretty, hey? I like that one.
It is a really pretty, and you know what? It's a Google font. And it has, I don't know if you can see, but I've just clicked on the right side of my screen, and you can see all the variations that you can do with this font. So you can go extra light. You can go even lighter than this. You can go to regular. You can go to medium.
Well, you sent me the light, medium, and regular. I don't know that we should go any lighter.
No, we don't have to.
We're probably in a good spot.
Right.
Yeah, you know what? I think I like that font the best. Spanish here are nice too, but that one's really elegant.
Okay, and I'll tell you some benefits of this font. Because it's a Google font and you already have a Google font on your website, you've got a WordPress site, you can install Google Fonts. You could choose this font. And then let's say, I'm just going to put a word here. Oh, you're going to have a lag, but whatever. I just put title on my thing. I'm going to increase the size to 24, 21, and then I'm going to make it regular or even, medium in thickness. And I'm thinking.
Let me hang up on you and call you back in 2 seconds.
Oh,
because
sure.
I want to call you on Skype instead, okay?
Oh, sure. Okay, cool.
Okay, one sec.
Bye. Okay, that is not the color. What color is that? Okay, I could just find out by doing this. What's that color? Here we go. Let me open up my Skype. Hey, I'm just opening my Skype now. Oh, this is Skype. Oh, I see you're calling me on your Skype on your end. Oh, perfect. I was going to say. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. No, that's fair. So what because I did the same thing when I first moved here for like a year. And I forgot all that because it was like, oh, this is great. I got options. The railway font, if you like it the best, we can work with it because it has thin versions that you can use. And you can also, on your WordPress site, you could install your Google Fonts, and then you can select, if you want all your headers to be the same font as your logo, you can actually select that railway font and just change the thickness of it. So if you want consistency. The other two are traditional fonts, I would call them. I mean, the Avenir is a great font. I always stick it in for logos because it's always a winner. Century Gothic is one that I like, that I played with for my own. I just like the look of it. It's got this sort of, but it is slightly Art Deco-ish. A little, just but not like overtly. So it's unique enough that it's interesting. And the M is, more like angled out. So it's got, yeah, you want to, sometimes if you don't know how to pick, just look at a specific letter like an M or an R and see if you like one R better than the other. I like the roundedness of the top one. Yeah, I like them all, and that always makes your life. I know. The top one. Oh, okay, cool. Well, let's take that down. I agree because I gave you 3 versions. Sure. Done. Don't overthink it. The fact that you like the direction it's going is already good. And this is a stretched out one, so I'm going to play with bringing it in a bit closer. So let's get. Yay. Yeah, this is a really neat process. I've never, I thought about it when I was, on this Watch Me Work. And I'm like, oh, if I ever had a client come on, that sometimes it'd be kind of neat. I've used Skype. Sorry, I've used Skype because I can share my desktop on Skype, and that actually works really well. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And I mean, this is a new site and it's really neat. And so it's just neat to figure out how I'm going to end up using it. But it is, I like that you, exactly, but for you to look at, I wanted you to look at it so that you could like immediately kind of give me feedback, and then I could, so I've already eliminated 2 fonts, which is like brilliant. So we'll stick with this one. And in about a few minutes, you'll see how I've managed to go. Do you have a preference on, I like the second line to be just slightly smaller than the first line. Yeah. So, all right, and then we can play with the size, and I can have them be open or closed, like outlined or not outlined, that kind of thing. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we can do that, and we can also do the solid outline and maybe a translucent inside. Let's see. Now it's like we're back to very complicated. Oh, oh no, I'm done at 3, so that's perfect. And you can hang on, let me throw you on speaker, and you can just give me a few ideas, and then leave, and I'll just finish up, and then I'll send it over when I'm done at about 3, and then you can just get back to me with like more stuff.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, one second.
So the lag in this is kind of suck. It's kind of sucks.
So talent for sure. Okay, I think you're on speaker for me as well now.
Yeah. Hopefully that works.
Right now I've got like the logo. It says that.
Can you see? Oh, can you see what I'm doing online? Is it still?
Right now I'm seeing you play around with the 3 dots.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm playing around with the 3 dots. I know. But there, see, that looks, I just made it smaller and it looks better. This is where I get to do all the nitpicky anal stuff, and I love that. Just love it.
So everybody's like, well, yeah, it's kind of the same. You're like, no, it's not. Now you're censoring it all?
Yep.
Okay, so then maybe there's, I don't know, maybe there's not a lag.
There is a lag. I centered the dot like a second ago. Now I'm playing with the letters and the spacing between them.
Made it all bigger?
And there we go. Yeah, they went bigger. Now I've got to go smaller, so I kind of went over. I overshot. So I think I've got it to a place that I like it. I don't want the dots swimming in the middle by themselves. I don't want them coming right up against the text. So, it's like it doesn't feel terribly balanced at the moment. I think the text has to come in a little closer to the dots. Yeah, you've got, like, the dots need to be close to each other. There, that's, okay. In about a few minutes, you'll see a version that I think works. Yeah, if you zoom out and zoom in, and that one seems to work. I want to get it to a point where it doesn't have to be perfect, because I don't have that much time online. I just want to try some variations and get some reactions from you about what it looks like with just a... Yeah. So
it has a bigger name and then a smaller writing on the logo, huh?
Yeah. I've been playing with sizes all over the place, so they're all very inconsistent, but the third one down is more dramatic between the name and the tagline, where I'm bringing them a little bit closer. And I guess the question would be, how important is the tagline in relationship with the name?
Probably less rather than more.
Okay.
But I do like it. I don't know, you know what? Like, actually, now that I see it again, I think it's good. You know what it is more that I'm kind of catching it? It's the weight of the heavy dots. Like the dots seem heavy in the top one.
They are heavy. Yeah, so you know what? We can make them smaller. I was just playing with that, and that had to bring the text in. And we can make them, because they're solid dots, we can make them smaller.
Yeah.
Let's get this.
Or try leaving the sides and then outlining them instead.
Yes. Yeah. All right. Let me make these smaller, and then I will outline the next ones.
Cool.
I'm going to just do one more line, same thing.
Yeah.
Oops. Hang on. Copy these. Paste in place. Slide it down. And let's, yeah, that lag is unfortunate. You're not the one.
The feedback is a little bit challenging, doesn't it?
Yeah. Let's make this a little heavier to give it some, maybe that's too heavy. I think, yeah, it is too heavy.
Yeah, it's better smaller, right?
Pardon?
I think it's better smaller.
It's better smaller. Yeah, it is better smaller. Yeah, so then what you do is you start giving them movement revolution, the primary attention, move better, live better, secondary attention, and the dots are just there to accent the they're garnish, exactly. And I think even with, I'm going to leave it turned out a bit, but I mean zoomed out a bit for a bit because there's a delay. But the third one down has the outlined. Yeah. And I still think they're too big and too far apart. What do you think?
Let's try it smaller.
Yeah.
But I think you're probably right. Yeah.
There. That looks better. We'll zoom out. I would even bring them closer together. Yeah, this
one. And then snug in the lines a little bit again, because we make it smaller, but then snug in the text. I think we snug in a bit again.
Yeah, let's snug them in.
So the nice thing with the top one is spacing really, really nice.
This one?
The top one of the three with the bigger dot.
Yeah.
I think the spacing works really well on that one.
The spacing is really good in this one. Yeah, I know, exactly. But the minute you start moving everything, you got to start changing the spacing on absolutely everything.
So what if we went the other way around? What if instead of changing the spacing on the bottom, we increase the size of the top?
Oh, you mean this part here? Yeah, we could do that. We could do that. Let's make it like 36.
Yeah, that probably doesn't make a difference. Like it's going to create the same result. It's funny.
Yes. No, but I mean, it's true. There's another way of doing it. We could do it that way. I'm doing the bottom because I'm trying to keep the tops all the same, so we have something like it's all relative, kind of. I don't know. You can get lost doing stuff like this. You can get very confused. It's all confusing. Let's put this on another layer. Paste in place, and then lock it. So, yeah, I like the spacing there. So what I'll do is I'll actually create a larger, let's see, or maybe this will help. I don't know why this will help, but it might. I don't have time to think about the logic. Just trying stuff. All right, let's get rid of these completely because they're going to confuse me. But the yeah, the three circles without the like not filled in are interesting. If we can fill them with something. No, that's not good. I'll have to fill them by hand. No, 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 no. Nope. What if we made them all filled in? Okay. But put a transparency on them. So they had a like a less of a footprint. So in the second one I zoom out, you'll see what that looks like.
And maybe that's the answer with the like solid ones. Maybe instead of having like rough circles, they're just slightly less intense colors.
Yeah.
Same colors that like shades.
Yeah, I can eat. I mean, what I'm doing is just adding a transparency right now. So they could be any transparency. So there's 30, there's 60, there's 50%.
I think that might be the best option because I actually like the sizes in the top one a lot more than the second two that we're working on. But
yeah.
The dots seem a little intense, so maybe you just tone down the dots. But I don't know what you think, but I think the top one's the best one.
It is. The top one is the best one. So the good thing about, oh, I only moved half the stuff. Hang on. Okay, you'll see that in a second. Let's unlock the layers. Pull these down. If we like the top one, we can just play with it. Just copy it, edit, paste in place, bring it down, and then I'm going to outline. This is the great part, create outline. So now we have no text. Group the entire all of it together, and then we can change it and make it any size we want. So let's get rid of everything else on the page for now, so we can just play with what we want. Okay. So that's text. We'll send that down. And this, right? Yeah, so this is, let's see, this is 3 inches. There we go. I would play with this a little bit more and get these to come out maybe a little bit more.
Yeah, I think I got a little too transparent, but I kind of like this direction. I think it's good.
Yeah, this is good. Okay.
Awesome.
All right, what I can do, just for fun, is save as, let's see if we can get it to be 4, and I'll stick it on a photograph. We'll take a look at it.
Cool.
So save PDF. Let's open that. So in a second, you'll see it open. And we will take the logo we just created and try it. I've got different colors all over the place. So the next thing I'm going to send you is a palette. So a suggestion of palettes. I like that actually. I'll play with it a little bit, but I like it more. So let's close that. So, can you see the photo of,
Yeah, I can see it now.
yeah.
I just see you dropping the logo on now.
Yeah, there's at least a 10, 15-second delay.
Yeah. Yeah, that looks pretty great.
Yeah, it does. It looks good. It looks good. I'm gonna put it on the other one too, and then get rid of. Oh, I really like it. Oh my God, the one on the baby picture just is such a big photo. It just gives you so much to play with.
Photos are awesome.
Yeah, photos are great. Photos
I
are
like
great.
to look at the logo on too, but then it's got these photos that look awesome what you said.
I think we can even do the dots and the text a little bit smaller even. But no, I don't want to screw with it. It'll screw the spacing up completely.
Yeah, you know, I think that size is pretty good.
Okay.
And it's pretty good something with it, but I don't really need to. I
Oh,
like to shade less transparent.
hang on. I'm going to take you off speaker. Okay, go ahead. Repeat that last bit. Yes. It is too fading away. Yeah. I'll make it, you know what? I'll just do an 80% transparency on it instead of such a, I think that's 30% or something really strong. Yeah. It just takes some of the intensity away. And then, you know, you won't even notice that your eye is going to the text before it's going to the dots. Yeah, it does. It does. It looks really good on the picture. Yeah, those pictures were fantastic for testing out whether I like the logo or not. Totally. Yeah, normally I would put it on a t-shirt, you know, and show somebody and say, "This is what it looks like on a t-shirt." But your photographs are even better because that's the look that you're going for, right? So, no, I'm happy. This is all going in the right direction. I'm going to shut down a lot of this stuff. And then I'll give you variations of this one. Oh my God, we nailed down a font. That's amazing. So now we just have to nail down a palette. Yay. Cool. All right. Well, thank you for joining me on my little streaming hour. Yeah, no, it's great. Oh, you're studying. Yes, I'm working out after this. I'm gonna go in the gym and study movement by actually doing it. Yeah, I'm done reading at this point. You too. Yes, I will chat with you Wednesday and look for a file today, and then we'll nail this out, and then you can start using it. Cool. All righty. Thank you. Okay. Bye. Oh, excellent. Now we have our logo finished. Almost. Almost. So that is what happens when you do a logo here. You do a logo there, another logo there. And it's kind of cool. So I think I'm going to, how much time do I have? Oh, like a minute or two. Okay, I'll continue for a few minutes. I'm going to do something. I'm going to try something that I haven't actually thought about. And that is stacking this logo. Maybe name this file. Oops. Just in case she wants a stacking logo, that dot is not working. Better look better. You can make it slightly smaller. See if I can keep the liquid pink. The stacked version of the layer. All right, and that is it for today. Voila.